Like I said, I've had a very trying day. Last 2 days have been very trying, but today has been the almighty. Earlier today, I checked my inbox. And when I did, I got some questions that I wrote on this envelope. That's how mad I was. Because you people can irritate the bejesus out of me faster than anybody with stupidity. And these 4 questions are nothing but stupidity. So, here, let's start with question 1, shall we? Dear Bombshell, so this guy I'm dating for like 3 long months. Oh, that's a real long time. He is starting to bore me. However, his best friend is hot. I think his best friend likes me. Should I dump the guy who's boring and dull and date the best friend? No. You know what? In fact, I don't think you should be dating anybody. Be a free agent. Dump the guy that you're dating because obviously he's not the one for you because he's loyal, faithful, and, well, to you that makes him a good companion like a lap dog, so you don't belong together. And the guy that you're interested in, if he's going to just go with you and diss his best friend, then obviously he doesn't know what the meaning of loyalty and friendship is. So do you really want to go with this man? Are you that low that you're like a doormat that you'll just be there for anything that crosses the doorstep? Come on. Like I said, not the happy, cheery bombshell you're used to. Dear Bombshell, so there's this young woman I know. She won't have a date on Valentine's Day, and well, I feel sorry for her. Okay, sorry. I figure that I'll take her out, give her a great Valentine's Day date, and at the end of the night, when we talk about the next date, I'll give her the just friends speech. That's cool, right? Cool? You wonder what's cool is? Leave the poor thing alone. If she doesn't have a date, maybe she's going to make it a night with a Hallmark movie and have a better date than going out with you. Leave her alone. I mean, what you people take and make sick jokes out of a holiday that's supposed to be meaningful, thoughtful, and kind, and show interest and show that you want to be with someone rather than making them the butt end of your damn joke. Okay. My man and I go on dates all the time. Well, whoop-de-doo. I'm glad for you. He always pays, and I don't want him to think that I'm using him. So maybe for Valentine's Day, should I pay for the date? I mean, after all, I don't think a man should always pay for the date. Okay, this is something that you two should have talked over during your first date. You know, okay, here's the rules of the relationship, you know. Like this date I'll pay for, next date you'll pay for, blah, 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 blah. You know, if he's old-fashioned and he feels like he's a gentleman, then maybe he wants to pay for everything. But that doesn't mean that you take advantage of him either. That means that, you know, you go out to eat. You don't have to have the most expensive thing on the dang list. Heck, eat a kid's meal. And if he has a problem with you eating a kid's meal, then you need to have a problem with him because he should not be there sitting there going, oh, so you're eating a kid's meal. You're maybe trying to save money and trying to save calories at the same time. So maybe he needs to think about that before he judges what you eat. And maybe you should have talked about this during the first date before having another date. So I'm thinking about showing up on Valentine's Day and making this girl think that she is my new girl. However, I have no plans of being with this girl after Valentine's Day. Now, take a deep seat because this one's rich. I already have a woman. I think this poor girl would be a great side piece if I need a date when my actual girlfriend is busy. And well, I'd see her now and then, so no harm, no foul, right? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? What kind of nonsense is this crap? Let me tell you what kind of nonsense this crap is. You're not even a man, you're a boy. You're lower than that. You're pond scum. And you know why you're pond scum? Because you don't know how to have one woman and stay with that woman without cheating on her, lying to her, backstabbing her. And this other poor girl that you're wanting to make a side piece, you're wanting to make a side show out of her. Let's call it what it is. Okay? You're wanting to make her a butt end of a joke. You know what? If you want to laugh, do it on somebody else's time. Leave the woman alone. I am so sick and tired of these kind of questions. I haven't been posting a lot of them. I get them, I read them. I don't post them because this is how emotional I get, and this is why. Because you know what? When you are the butt end of a joke, when you realize that you're not good enough for someone, that you're the doormat and the shoe is on the other foot, I guarantee you wouldn't want to be a side piece. You wouldn't want to be the one that has a pity date. You wouldn't want to be the one that, oh, I wonder what I should do over here. No, you need to know what the heck to do from word go. It's called opening up communication, and if you can't talk to one another, then you have nothing. Okay? Nothing. And let me tell you something. Just the whole insanity of these questions right here. Right here. You know what, y'all? People like this don't deserve to have a happy Valentine's Day. And if they're cheating on their lover with somebody else, you know that they'll do it to somebody else too. You know, it goes on and on and on. It's a pattern. Once they start it, it's a sick thing. They won't stop. And once you're second best and you're not good enough, you don't know the damage you do to that person. It's like being compared to an ex-girlfriend, an ex-fiance, an ex-period. It's like they're showing pity by being with you. They're taking time out of their busy schedule. Why? To show you pity. Now, if you want that on your record when you go up there to meet, say, Pete at the date, I can't even talk. That's how upset you got me. When you go up there and you are at the pearly gates and you can say, well, I did do a couple of bad things, but that's forgivable, right? Like making a side piece out of somebody or maybe a butt end of a joke. I guarantee you the gates of heaven ain't going to magically open and you ain't going to wander in there. So that's my advice for tonight. Happy Valentine's Day.